Blessing Shalom fam, welcome to the channel. For those who do not know, my name is Crystal. Welcome. Okay, so I'm coming with a quick word. Actually, I have one other word that I am going to give, but in the midst of after finishing this word, an incident, a situation happened, and the Lord was speaking to me through that situation, and He wanted me to talk about it. Okay, so the Lord is saying, be careful because people are coming from your past, but not everybody's going to be for you. Some are going to be for you, and some people are going to be against you. So, how this came about was, okay, there was a person that messaged me in the beginning of my journey with God. I had a different channel name at that time. So I guess the person, because I did a video or two before that, about 4 years ago, but I guess I was commenting on somebody else's video. This was years ago, and we had some disagreements regarding the scriptures. Okay, so years later, come to this year, comes back just recently. The person messaged me about a month ago on the comments and said, well, you were the same person, this and this and that, and you said this and this and that. And then he emailed me the other day and said, are you still this type of person? Are you still against this and this and that? And it's personal. I'm not going to get into it. We all have our ways how God shows us the scriptures, and that's it. But, it's for us to keep it to ourselves and not to start arguments or fights or anything, right? Because it's the word. We shall not come against one another. Okay. So the person emailed me and asked me, sorry, the phone is ringing, asked me if how did I feel the same way as I did before than I am to now. And I told them I still have some ways, but I know now not to battle with scriptures back and forth. I learned my lesson because I'm not that person anymore. I don't quarrel against another believer. Everybody has their ways. It's about saving souls and doing what the Lord has called me to do. And because I didn't want to invite in it, I said that I wasn't going to, that for the person to do their own research. And then the person responded back saying that I was hearing basically I'm hearing false, and my videos are not correct, and all this stuff just came against me when in the email before that I said God bless because I didn't want to argue. And then the person responded back and it was in a badly manner, and I had to delete and block the message and the person. Not because I'm in disagreement with them, but because I'm here for God. I'm here to do His will in what He has called me to do. I'm not going to come against you over some scriptures. No, I'm not that person anymore. It's all about souls and doing what God has called us to do. Everybody's going to have their differences. That's the way it is. Nobody's perfect. But if God can speak to one person in one way and another person can speak to a person in another way. But the Lord was revealing to me, this person was from the past. This person was from 3 or 4 years ago and had the same kind of conversation. And I was giving him the benefit of the doubt. And I was trying to be humble and loving and be, that servant for God, to serve others and to love your brother or your neighbor or your sister, right? But it didn't turn out that way. And I'm like, Lord, I was just trying to be nice and but it came up, it was against me. In the end, it was against me. So this is what the Lord is saying. Not everybody's going to be for you. So you need to have discernment. I should have maybe, in the beginning, I knew maybe when the person asked that question, I shouldn't have responded. I knew in my spirit not to respond, but I responded anyway. But see, that's a life lesson learned also. So, if God's telling you right in the beginning, don't respond, you need to listen and you need to obey and be obedient to, so you don't not end up in that situation. So I'm a living, example. of taking things back to the Lord when you hear it. But I just wanted to say, be careful, because people are coming back from your past. Not everybody's going to be for you. There's going to be some that are for you, but there's going to be people that are not for you. Again, if this word speaks to you, take everything back to God. Even whatever that I say, take it back to God. Sorry. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a blessed day. Bye. Shalom.